Well, Kelby, we're just about ready to cross the border now. I wanted to show you what it's like. This is a rainy Sunday, so that there wasn't a lot of traffic, but generally the traffic's pretty heavy. There's a couple of highways and 3 or 4 local streets all lead to the border crossing, and it gets narrower and narrower. It's like a maze, basically. So here, in fact, we're coming into the American side of Nogales, and it starts to get a little crazy, you know, that the town grew up around the border crossing, so that it kind of grew from the border crossing out, you know, if you know what I mean. So here's all the signs to the border crossing and all the rest of it. So we're just following the signs. They keep turning and turning until finally past the old post on the left there, you know, and they turn finally into the border crossing. You see all the cars coming. We're coming one way, they're coming another, and we're waiting for the light, I guess, and then we get ahead and we're going to go through. And here we go. You can see the distance, that white building to the left, and up ahead is only 1 or 2 openings. That kind of funnels you down here. Surprisingly, they don't do any checks on you as you come in. You do a lot of checks when you come out, but in fact, when you're coming into Mexico, they don't. They have 1 or 2 gates open, and if it was a nice sunny day and it was during the week, we'd be all backed up. You're waiting to get in just to squeeze through, and they have cameras, and they have speed bumps to slow you down, and they have guys who are border guards. They take a little peek inside the car and making sure you're not a terrorist or a gangster or whatever, you know, or a poet, which is the worst. Oh my God, you know. So right now, in fact, we're in Nogales. This is in terms of the Mexican Nogales. It looks almost the same. It's a little crazy. I had to stop here to get some pesos because they don't take American money. So I just over and you'll see me to the left in my black jacket out, and I got some pesos, and then we're back on the road. Usually Nogales, like your bumper cars. There's 3 lanes. People are pulling out. It's not a highway, it's a street, and running back and forth across the streets. People are coming and going into the United States, where of course that's where all the money is. People want to get here and work. You know, this is one of the major crossings into Phoenix and Tucson. You know, which anyway, you can see the town. It's a little kind of humble jumble. There's all kinds of shops. There's an old Volkswagen. They make them down here still. Your dad knows about those. But here we're just starting to get to the outskirts of the town now. You see there's a little freeway to the left that's you're kind of coming in. But the streets again are narrow, and everybody's kind of hustling to get out. And there again, we're going through another, is like a little bit of what you'd call the suburbs, but it pretty much looks like downtown. You know, it just is not as crowded. And it looks like we're just about ready to leave Mexican Nogales now, and we kind of jumped the film here, so we wouldn't spend a lot of time driving, but you get some idea of what it's like. There aren't a lot of traffic. Everybody's on their own here, so it's best just to stay in the middle and just keep your eyes open. Anyway, we're out here now, and I'm at the place where they actually do check your passport. And here I've just hopped back in the car, and I have all of my visa papers that have been made out by the Mexican officials for myself and Joan. I'll show them to you in a second. Yeah, I'm just waving them at you. So it's just a lot of paper nonsense, you know, that you have to go through. And now we're legal to travel throughout Mexico. We're back on the road, and you can see the big mountains in the distance. This is kind of high country here, and then we're out and we're running home, and that looks like it's just about ready to say goodbye. So that was our quick trip through Nogales, and we'll pick it up a little later, show you a little bit more of what things look like here in Mexico.